Good morning. Happy Easter, Ostara. If you celebrate it, happy spring. Let's get some animal oracles and see what we're dealing with today. Chameleon, rhino, dove. That's lovely. Frog. And we have cat. Claim your independence. I do feel an independent energy. So act as if, overcome any obstacle, be peace, which is a lovely energy for today. We cannot get away from these sevens, it feels like. Oh, I should have made myself a new coffee before this reading. I always think I'm going to do short readings, and it never works out that way. I feel you're knowing your worth and even growing into more. The chameleon and the koi are the most abundant energies in this deck. You can see he has like a flower on his tail, and he has the beautiful green and blue colors, and he's just got gems kind of raining down from him. And not all cards have that flower of life type symbol at the top. So it is asking you to act as if what you want is true or already here. Oh. Temperance, Hanged Man, Eight of Pentacles, Strength, Ace of Swords, 3 major arcana, 8 of Wands, 3 of Cups, Page of Wands, Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, King of Cups, Page of Cups, 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups. So that 6-9 energy has been with me now for about 2 weeks. Really strong. It's Cancer energy. We don't have the 4 of Wands here, but that has also been with me. So, Spirit, what do we need to know? I'm getting a sort of energy that things look a lot more kind of dramatic than they actually are. A lot of overlap from yesterday. It's like he wants to talk, but he's being guided to talk. You know, yesterday was all about angels, and I see here there's still a lot of this energy he's connecting with. And yet he's stuck. Or at least he wants it to look like he's stuck. He's really thinking about this strategy. Indecision in the world. Upright. And then again, Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck. So, we have 2 matched pairs here. King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Swords. Very interesting energies to come up with. You seem to be thinking and feeling in harmony here. Everyone is in the upright except the Queen of Swords. And you also have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. Death card on the bottom of the deck. Romance. Leadership. Heart. Heart. They've been coming out together. Very interesting. I don't know, your inner child, your inner children, your inner child energy wants to have this reunion. I mean, right here together. This playful, lighthearted part of you wants this healing and this growth and this unconditional love. And I'm getting a lot of expression, although I'm not seeing it necessarily in these cards. What I'm seeing is that you guys are holding back a lot of feelings. A lot of feelings. Feelings that have been going on for quite a while. And wow, the wind just like really picked up. Let's see what they want to say. What does he want to say? You know what else I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get a unicorn card. Oh, one dropped on the floor. I didn't pick it up yesterday. The rhino energy in his thing is very interesting. So you have healer, you have powerful healing gifts, have faith in your abilities, stay true to your path as a healer. He has innocence. Look at that. It's like inner child, unicorn, so cute. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. I'm really feeling that inner child energy, imagination. And that's very similar to this card right here, to me. It doesn't say that, but it's the way that I see imagination. It's our subconscious like link to the limitless spiritual energy. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. Yes, I feel that very strongly. And then we have a repeat of trust on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, what do they want to say? I think this is the excuse that they're using, that now is not the right time. Oh, I feel cold. But I'm watching you. Keep a close eye on your social media. I want to follow my heart. That's the inner child. You're very intimidating. I feel like this is just him like making up excuses. Your smile makes me melt. All I want to do is talk to you. I can feel you pulling away. Have you moved on? Silence is killing me. There is this beautiful sense of belonging here. I'm thinking about making you an offer. I'm so afraid of rejection. I see signs of you everywhere I go. It's like, as an adult, this person feels very sure of himself. But you activate this inner child in him. And I'm getting the feeling like it's never really been activated before. Like it's kept really hidden. And the way we keep our inner child hidden is by being cynical, by projecting things onto other people, by, you know, having a really strong heart wall and really strong boundaries, and usually making things either all about us or all about the other person. And when we make them like kind of all about us, which is what the divine masculine usually does, it's like kind of chronic unhappiness, because our inner child is really quite happy naturally. So what else do we need to know, Spirit? It's like he wants to come and talk. He's making a strategy about how to talk to you about what's been left unsaid, what's unfinished, what wasn't addressed before. And I don't know why today this card's giving me like this sense of kind of what is mystical, like how the connection that you two have that is kind of otherworldly. That card doesn't usually give me that feeling, but today it is. And you know, it's a 29, which is an 11. It's like I feel he's been going back over memories of like weird things that happened between you two that he can't really explain, and that were like different from other people, and looking for meaning in them. Platinum, that keeps coming out. Communication will come soon. Look at Cancer energy. Jaguar medicine. Taurus energy. Interesting. Do you ever wonder if this is real? I doubt it sometimes. That's similar to that energy I'm talking about, like the otherworldly stuff, Lemurian. That's what he's feeling. He's feeling a connection to like Atlantis, Lemuria, past life. I get that feeling here because he's standing on a dock surrounded by water, and in the water are these lotuses floating. And you see how it's like the sky and the sea just blend into one. Did I wait too long? Coins. It's a self-worth issue. You're so spiritual, I feel inadequate. I know I treated you badly. I'm too proud to say sorry. He's being sus. I miss your laugh. That card. Sometimes my heart feels so full. Look at sacred geometry. And I pointed that out earlier. Cobra. No good thing shall be denied. Aligned action. Scorpio, magician. Silence is easier. A drive by your house. Okay, bottom of the deck, I'm curious about what you're doing. Rich thoughts grow money. Do you even miss me? I miss your smell. I'm scared you'll leave or hurt me. Incoming contact. Knows your twin flames. I wish I was braver. I crave you. Fascinating. So what's coming to me, and I'm not sure why this is all about inner child stuff today, but his inner child seems to have been very activated by this eclipse portal, by this full moon. Like both of these cards have full moons on them. And he somehow, and this is standing in a field of flowers, and this is, you know, flowers in the water. And there's something here that I think this is you. And there's this just beautiful, and look at all the flowers around the rhino. There's this beautiful kind of sense that anything's possible when you connect to the inner child. It's like this sense of wonder and beauty that you know as a child, where you don't have all of these responsibilities and restrictions and boundaries, and they're really showing me Saturn, right? Discipline, rules, rigid structures and schedules. And there's something about that being activated for him when he's looking back and seeing any time he's had contact with you, and it doesn't matter if it's online, from a distance, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how it was, if it's at work. There's something that he realizes, and this is a very sensitive perception, so I'm taking it that his spirituality is quite activated or closer to him, and it could be that this is part of the transformation he's going through. Look at below that, full moon, below that, indigo, third eye. And, you know, indigo child, if any of you resonate with that, that's all about, you know, intuition, insight, instinct, perception, and spiritual sight. And I do get this feeling like he's seeing kind of in his mind's eye and in his heart, it feels like he's feeling safe enough to connect to this part of himself that he kind of really felt like he had to lock away. And it's your energy that seems to activate this. Yeah, it's like you're healing his imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. Yeah, I get a feeling like he hasn't had the permission to dream in a long time. And that's part of locking away that inner child, right? And it's also wakes up a curiosity, and he likes in you this like curiosity, this wonder, and it is somehow what am I saying? It's linked to your spiritual side, and somewhat that you have a kind of, whatever it is you have, your way of communion with spirit, with nature, however you see your relationship to the universe, he finds it kind of beautiful that you're grounded in this, I don't know, he would call it a sort of earth mother, sky mother. It's an interesting energy because it's both, and I was just talking about this to someone, it's both like connected to the higher realms, but really grounded here. And it's almost like you can pull this very high energy down. I mean, they're kind of literally showing me like a balloon of it and you pulling it down. And I see a lot of white light here, but he's seeing it somewhat red. And when I originally picked up the red deck, I mean, wow, Mercury retrograde, okay. The color deck, I did put it down again, and then it showed me the red card, and I'm seeing this red shirt here and this blue shirt here. And this blue shirt here, 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 and this blue shirt here There's something about these two colors. Let's find out what it is, because I don't know yet. And there is something about movement here, because I see the Chariot card in reverse, and I also see this, which can be a vehicle, and I also see this I drive by your house, which I believe is more metaphorical than literal for most of you. But of course, if that's something that can happen, it may be happening. I feel like you're gonna get a sign of a flower soon. I don't know. For some of you, it may come in like a moment that you're having with the flower. And some of you, it may be he sends you like a picture with a flower or a song about a flower. Some of you, it may be like an actual flower on your windshield, like under the windshield wiper, or on your front door, or for those that it may actually apply, like he may bring you flowers. I don't know, a flower is a symbol, and it doesn't have to be like from him, but it's definitely meaningful to you. Finances and career. There's a lot here still, which is kind of worrying to me, is that there's still a lot of low self-esteem type things. Express yourself. Love yourself first. That's the red, and I think that's the blue. This could be the one. Getting to know each other. Keep an open mind. Codependency. Past life relationship. Trust again at the bottom of the deck. Stay optimistic. I do feel, for some reason, he hasn't been that optimistic, and she has this red scarf there. And now all of a sudden there's more optimism, and it's from that inner child. And the inner child is just the keeper of feelings. It's like something woke his feelings up. There's a real fear about him expressing who he truly is. Look at in this card, he's wearing red and she's wearing blue. Even though he has this recognition that you two are soul connected, there's a real fear of him letting you know the real him. Partially because he hasn't fully done all this self-love work yet. There's just something here that he feels like, and look here, she's wearing red and she's wearing blue. Like, he knows you kind of know him on a different level than most people, but he still feels like you don't know all of him. You don't know the real him. There's parts of him that he keeps hidden, and he fears if you know more of him, this won't continue. Like, that's the feeling I'm getting. And that's this fear of abandonment from this child. All right, Spirit. Well, what else do we need to know? I do get the message that you will probably have to be the vulnerable one here. Like, you'll probably have to go first, whatever that means to you. He may make some sudden gesture and then not like follow through with the talking. Because it feels like that's the scary part for him. And being drawn to this card. Painful memories kind of keep plaguing him. Sword and the Rose. Photograph. Mask. Coffin. Hammer. Soulmates. Heart with a key. I mean, it's interesting. Look at passion again. Like I said, he kind of keeps himself safe by making it all about him. And you probably make it all about other people. So that's going to be kind of addressed. I don't know. I keep getting this message, you know, it's not over. He knows it's not over. He knows that there will need to be... It's interesting. He will have to give you clarity around this sabotaging that he did. And, you know, this is a beautiful energy here. Heart with a key and mask in reverse is welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. And then not showing true feelings, hide, personality, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. It's like he wants to get out of that. He wants to take the mask off, and he knows you know he's wearing that. And this strategy, it's strategy again around the ending. It's like the exact cards we just had here. And a real emphasis on carefreeness, playfulness. It's even like fantasy, just connecting with the heart and passion. I get it in a very innocent way here. You know, you have some thoughts about this that are sort of holding you back. And it seems to be from what? It's kind of like you may have done too much learning, too much investigating. That heart in a cage. Too much looking, too much watching. I don't know. I feel like you've written part of this book. It's not giving me a ton here, but it double card right there. Ace of... what is that? I think it's Ace of Wands with the Empress reversed. So we had take the lead card, now we have take the lead card. Observe, moving on. You know, you may have done quite a bit of healing and then kind of left it or decided to move on from that. What are we refusing to see? I don't know the answer to this question, so let's get these cards and see what they say. To me, this energy feels pretty stuck. And there may be something that you need to kind of see with like fresh eyes. Fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Isis. Past life. The situation involves your past life memories. Oh. Unconditional love. Love yourself and others. Every situation, no matter what the outcome appears may be. Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So this may be past life energy that's being karmically balanced right now. Because these are like the most magical cards right here. All female type deities met. Isis. You know, we don't normally see Isis with angel wings, but here she has them. And then Mary Magdalene. Very we see right here the piece is on the scale. This bird right here. It looks so similar. There's a real desire for you to regulate the nervous system, find peace, because this may be quite triggering for you. There's a lot of fear here still about past life memories, and you may have been quite mistreated, unfairly treated in this past lives. This could involve another female or two. You see there's a tiny eye of Horus right there. It's like the all-seeing eye. Can you see it? It's right here. For some of you, there's something to do with a tattoo. I don't know why that's coming through. Could be a rose tattoo. Could be an all-seeing eye tattoo. Could be a cat. Something is like a symbol of this past life. The flower seems to be playing a really significant role here again. They're kind of bringing it to my attention. Right here we have lilies in the corner, which is obviously a symbol of Easter, resurrection. There's doves like all over this card. And you know, there was a period of time where I was like very drawn to Mary Magdalene and Isis. And I always forget the name of this book. It's the Sophia code. And I went through the Sophia code. I think her name is Kaya Ra. And I bought it, and the only 2 chapters I listened to were Isis and Mary Magdalene. And that's in the line of there's another goddess. I can't remember. Because I'm really channeling right now. But they're in a particular line. So if you resonate with Isis or Mary Magdalene, you might want to. I bought the Audible book, and I really enjoyed listening to the activation because I liked her voice, and I found it very comforting. But I know that there's a story of Mary Magdalene, how she fled and then she arrived at the shore of like Marseille, around that area, the south of France. And they're bringing that up for me right now. That in a past life, you may have had to leave your home. Ugh, I'm even feeling uncomfortable. Okay. You may have been persecuted or driven from your home because there was such a misunderstanding here. You may have been like cast out. Your family may have disowned you. And, in past lives, especially in, Egypt and stuff, banishment was equivalent to death a lot of the times. And you may have had to learn to really live on your own. Similar themes somehow may be playing out right now, or may make you feel that way. It doesn't actually have to be happening, but you could be feeling that way. This is not coincidental, they're saying. Take it as it resonates for you. If you don't believe in reincarnation or past lives, that's fine. But there is something highly activating and triggering right now. They do want to let you know that the outcome of this will be just. And you may get a couple more cards because I feel that there's a lot of worry here, a lot of pain and regret that you're alchemizing. And actually, I saw a card. Now I put these away, but there was a card that said alchemy on it, and I noticed it. Anyway, you are very much alchemizing things right now, and that's important for you to know. Look at same card. Movement, choices, decisions, mental conflict, Tower, Six of Cups, memories of love. This will be over. This conflict will be over. Look at envy, and you have it here too. Interesting. This is about helping you grow into your power. Look at that. There's the blue, and then we have the red. Four of Wands. Wisdom. Look at the book. Yeah. So everything is being balanced here. heart chakra. It's crazy. It's like full body chills right there. You know, we see the rainbow here. This is a transformation. It may not outright feel like a transformation, but again, we have the 11 card, the full circle, the world. Look at, that's the magician with angel wings. It's crazy. And here we have the magician. He's very aware that there's a lot more to this. This is right on the third eye. Here, again, we talked about the light in the very beginning, that you're being really guided. This is activating, the sphere is activating all of your solar plexus energy. And then we have this, the red and the blue. And the third eye and the throat and the base chakra. I don't know, you know, I originally talked about her not reading this book. And a look at this card with the book is the same house. He's in this purple robe. So you're being really, and there's the light. The light isn't really coming from the sun. The light's coming from the book. So you're being heavily enlightened regarding it seems to stem back to fairness is the word they're giving me. Balance. I feel like somebody's envious of you. So don't feel like this is you. You know, I'm not a biblical person, and I'm going to butcher this quote, but they're giving it to me. It's about trespassing. I can't get it. Beware of those who trespass against you. I think it has to do with spiritual protection, but so the outcome here appears to be manifestation of an equal balanced, you know, we had the Six of Cups too, bringing back this memory of love. You see how every single one of these cards has the hands in it. The hands are holding the light. The hand, and look at the light in this card is red and blue. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. You know, this is obviously the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, where we see the hands pouring the water, right? The energy that never runs out is the energy of your heart. And it's important here to understand that we only ever can receive what we give. That's very important to understand. If you're closed and you're not giving your heart, you're not giving your light, you're not giving your energy, you can't possibly receive that back from someone. And again, you know, we have 1-1 and 6-6, and this is you two coming into balance here with the giving and the receiving. That's crazy. Of these spiritual heart energies, right? Opening your heart to the possibility that you really aren't ever banished or cast out or not loved. But the illusion feels very, very real. And I think you're going to have an understanding of that that's very, you know, there's mirrored images here. You're going to understand there's mirrored images here. You're going to understand this on a very new level. And it's the integration of your past lives that you have lived and why this feels so triggering is that these are experiences you've had before. Okay, so let's get some of these Twin Flame Ascension deck. And I may try to do a whole reading on this when I learn it better. Oh, this is too messy. You know, they're kind of wanting you to know, like, I don't make predictions really, but just know that whichever way things go, this is a victory. If you truly learn what you need to learn from it, it doesn't really matter what tool was used. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was money or a promotion, or you feel like maybe you took a loss somehow, there was an important lesson in it. Look at that. I said alchemy earlier. Master Alchemist. This is what awaits you. Violet Flame activation, 5/5. He has 11/11, compassion. Higher heart opening. Wow, those are really beautiful. And then we have divine order, practice patience. I do feel that is an important message. And see, Voyager's journey, past life healing. Wow, those are very profound cards in this reading. Thank you, Spirit. That was just beautiful. So use the Violet Flame when you're triggered. There are many, many other tools for you to use, including, you know, anything traditional and anything spiritual. And they will support each other. I'm all about that. Like, I don't believe anything material is better than anything spiritual, or anything spiritual is better than anything material, because they're basically exactly the same to me. We're spiritual people having a material experience, so we're obviously meant to learn from things on the material plane. Okay, you have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. He has prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. I do believe that's a very important, you know, that's interesting. A very important message. Nothing will come of this. Void of course moon, which we got yesterday. And then an end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. I do think whatever you're dealing with will have its resolution. And you will really come to understand why you've had to kind of go through these trials and tribulations that you've had to go through. You know, this is really fixed energy here, which is interesting because look at how similar this rhino and the bull are. You know, he's gathering a lot of tenacity, compassionate tenacity. They want me to underscore. Okay. I'm kind of blown away by this reading, honestly. You have calcite, relaxation. He has rhodochrosite, acceptance. My inner child, I took myself on an inner child adventure, and I did some gemstone mining, and I did get a rhodochrosite that's really beautiful. Petrified wood, ancestors, soul connection, crystal lovers, and I also got a tiger's eye, courage. So beautiful, beautiful energies here. They do want you to practice relaxing. Do I have a card in here that doesn't belong here? No. Practice relaxation, meditation, getting extra sleep, using calcite, using clear crystal, using rhodochrosite. You can call these energies to be guardians of you. You have Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Wow, he has Horus. Talk about master, manifester. Bottom of the deck is the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. You have shared the gift. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. He has your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. And I do believe that this situation that we're talking about here is about karma transmutation and dharma unfolding. Remember that you're on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. And again, you can call these energies in to help you however you see fit. I would also, for you, call Saint Germain. I just saw the violet flame dragon when I said that. Anything that feels too big for you to process right now, use the violet flame to transmute it. Ask Saint Germain, who's the master alchemist, to help you alchemize it. You have the golden solar dragon. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. So again, the book of wisdom is coming through. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. Wow, I love that. It's a beautiful energy. It's got that kind of indigo third eye activation right there. Could be getting solar codes from this eclipse portal. Okay. He has the black dragon. Cocoons you in the divine potential. Cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo, and metamorphosis. And then Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification, self-discipline, will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's dragon. Magenta dragon enables you to bring forward your soul's wisdom. Awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. So really beautiful energies here. I think that's all right. Let's get some messages. Look at the dove. So doves may be a sign. I know I just, the garden that I went to had big cages of doves, which was really cool to see. All right, and we have angels here. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on your past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Power, you instinctively know what is right for you and have the power to say no or walk away at any time. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Wow, these are really powerful cards. Passion, sacred union, balance, and soulmate. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrate, or a wonderful day regardless. And find peace today. Find joy and laughter and love for your inner child and your way forward. And I hope I have somehow helped your day. And I really appreciate the energy exchange. And if you want to today, type 1111 in the comments. It will help me. And I will talk to you later. Thanks so much. Bye.